Welcome back to the Cousin and Brothers podcast. I'm your host, Caleb Melvin. With me, we have a man with a degree, Matt. Yay! And also, we have a man who I think is probably smarter than Matt in some regards, John.
He also has a degree.
And I'm in my Sunday best.
It's an Adidas t-shirt and a blazer jacket.
Sunday
yeah, but he's
best.
got that cool necklace on.
It's my ring.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
John, you have a degree? I didn't know that.
Yes, I do. I have a degree in industrial design.
That's actually sick as hell. More useful than a history degree. Anyways, today...
I'm going to cry.
The show would say, bazinga.
All right, buddy.
Today, we're playing Jeopardy. I have written all the questions. The gentlemen know nothing about what is happening. And that's the way I like it. So we'll go through the board. And you guys will get an idea of what we're going to be doing. There are 2 boards, 6 categories each, 5 questions each, and then the final Jeopardy. Make sense?
Yep.
Perfect. All right.
Perfect.
We have on the first board Cousin Canon, which is inside jokes and lore from past podcast episodes.
I forgot.
We have Console Yourself, which is video game history, characters, and trivia. We have Sounds Familiar, which is music trivia. We have Name That Guy, Guess That Person. You know about Name That Guy. We have The Internet Was a Mistake, which is online culture, memes, websites. And we have Life Skills 101, real world knowledge.
The Internet Was a Mistake. We're pretty.
I'm winning.
You would think. We'll see. All right. I'm gonna pick a number in my head to decide who goes first. I'm gonna pick a number 1 through 10 in my head. The one of you that's closest will get to go first.
All right. Ready?
I have decided my number.
Splendid. 8.
3.
John was closer. It was 4.
I'm already losing.
All right. Okay, John. Where do you want to go first?
Can I get Name That Guy for 200?
Oh, you want to start with Name That Guy? All right. Gentlemen, who's this guy? John?
Who is Peter Griffin?
Perfect. That is correct.
I'm thinking in my other pocket.
All right. John, you get to pick again.
Sorry, I just found some Pokemon cards in my pocket. Real shit.
Yeah, no worries.
Name that guy for 600.
For 600? All right, gentlemen. Who it? Oh.
Sorry. I got excited. No!
All right. Who's that guy? John?
Who is Steve Carell?
That's correct, yeah. Yeah, that's correct. John?
I'll take The Internet Was a Mistake for 400.
The Internet Was a Mistake for 400. Perfect. This bizarre 2018 internet challenge had people eating laundry detergent pods, prompting warnings from poison control. John?
What is the Tide Pod Challenge?
That is correct, yeah. Yeah, it is the Tide Pod Challenge. All right. John, you again?
I'm a venture off into something that's a little risky here, but I kind of want to get off the board so it's not there for later. Can I get Cousin Canon for 800?
You sure can. Matt described this action as going unconscious in the middle of your day and called it irresponsible.
Oh,
John?
My God, how? I'm literally punching in before you. This is gay.
What is napping?
That's correct. It is napping.
I'm literally punching in before him, and it is.
John.
Sounds familiar for 600.
Sounds familiar for 600. Before Spotify and CDs, music lovers made these small plastic mixtapes, complete with rewinding, flipping, and often warping in the sun. Matt?
What are tape decks?
That is incorrect.
Huh?
John, you have a chance to buzz in. John?
What is cassettes?
That is correct, yeah.
I'm from the South. That's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
All right. That is 100% the same thing. Fuck you.
Let me get the internet was a mistake for 600.
In 2023, this TikTok trend had people acting out AI glitches in live streams, saying things like, yes, 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 and ice cream so good. Matt?
What is the NPC challenge?
I will take it, yeah. NPC trend, NPC live streams. I will take it, yeah. All right, Matt, you get to pick this time.
Let me get the internet was a mistake for 200.
All right. This short form video app launched in 2013 gave us looping chaos and 6-second bursts. Matt?
What is Vine?
That is correct. It is Vine, yeah. All right. Next.
Let me get the same for 800.
Same thing for 800. Perfect.
Good.
Before the TikTok algorithm ruled our lives, this app's front page was known as the front page of the internet. Matt?
What is Reddit?
It is Reddit. Reddit is correct,
I
yeah.
was like, I don't know Reddit.
Let's round it off at 1,000.
1,000, okay. This website, launched in 2005, started as a dating platform, but quickly became the world's most cursed video archive. Matthew?
Oh, the video archive threw me off. What is Facebook?
That is incorrect. John, would you like to guess? What's your answer?
I don't remember.
That is incorrect. The answer is YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cursed thing threw me off.
Yeah. All right, Matt, it's still your board. You get to pick.
Let me get Cousin Kanan for 200.
You sure can get Cousin Cannon for 200. According to the Cousin Brothers, this fast food chain may have a sinister conspiracy lurking in its place. Matt?
What is McDonald's?
That is incorrect.
It's Place?
John, would you like to guess?
No.
The answer is Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Fast food
Matt, still
thing
your
is really-
board.
400, please.
During a conversation about celebrities in space, Caleb and John imagined this actor hanging off the outside of a rocket. John?
Who is Tom Cruise?
That is correct. It is Tom Cruise. Yeah. Yeah. All right, John, you're bored.
Cousin Cannon for 1,000.
Sure thing. According to the podcast, the mythical Luigi Mangione may or may not be involved with this retail chain.
Oh, fuck. This is from a super early episode. I forgot.
It is. This is from episode 2, I believe. Any takers?
Hold on. Let me. No, I can't remember. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
No? Nobody knows? Buc-ee's was the answer we were looking for.
My God.
Matt, John, you're bored?
Let's just finish it out. Cousin Cannon for 600.
Alrighty. Caleb's most unhinged Jeopardy category idea involves a guillotine made out of this material.
I
Matt,
know it's wrong. I know it's wrong, but what is tungsten?
that's correct. Yeah, it is tungsten.
Oh my god! Yes.
Yeah, that's correct. Matt, you're bored.
Let's do console yourself. 200.
Console yourself for 200. This long-running Nintendo franchise stars a silent swordsman in green and a princess who rarely gets rescued quietly. John.
What is The Legend of Zelda?
That is correct. Legend of Zelda is the answer we were looking for. You're bored?
Console yourself for 400.
Sure thing. In Minecraft, this food item is made by combining 3 wheat on a crafting table. Matt.
What is bread?
That is correct. Bread is the answer we were looking for. Matt, you're bored.
Console yourself 600.
Sure thing. This handheld Nintendo console released in 2004 introduced dual screens. Matt.
What is the Nintendo DS?
That is correct. I'm really glad you guys are answering these in the form of a question. I was hoping to get one of you on this. All right. Matt.
800.
800 brings us to our today's daily double. You are allowed to wager up to 1,000.
I'll do 800.
This open world game sparked endless modding, memes, and chaos, including one where Thomas the Tank Engine replaces dragons. Time starts now.
It just says the buzzer.
Yeah, they've just been disabled.
Yeah, you're not guessing. Matt is the only one who can guess. It's the daily double.
What is Skyrim?
That's correct, yeah. That's correct.
Huge. Let me get console yourself 1,000.
Yeah, okay. I will do that, but real quick, whenever it's the daily double, only the person who chose it gets to guess after wagering. For reference, okay. Console yourself for 1,000. This survival horror franchise has you saving ammo, solving puzzles, and occasionally punching boulders. Yes, John.
What is Resident Evil?
That is correct. It is Resident Evil. I didn't think Matt would get that one, but I was hoping you would.
I would get that one, but he was fucking over here.
Bro, I'm on a real Resident Evil kick right now too. Anyway, so, name that guy 800.
Okay, give me 1 second here. For 800, you said.
Yes.
Sorry, I accidentally closed the folder with it. All right, gentlemen. Who's that guy? Matt.
I forgot his last name. I forgot his last name. Fuck.
You got time. Who's that guy? I accidentally gave you that.
Huge. I knew his name was Chris, but I kept thinking
which one.
I was trying to think of the last name, and then the only one I could remember was Stapleton, and I know it's not Stapleton because that's the country music star.
Yeah, I accidentally gave it to you. It's okay.
Sure,
Matt, John's still winning. Matt, you're bored.
Name that guy 400.
Gentlemen, name that guy. John.
Who is Grunkle Stan?
That's correct. It is Grunkle Stan.
I hate you. I hate you with every fiber of my fucking being. I hate you.
All right. John, you're bored.
Name that guy 1000.
Gentlemen, name that guy. John.
Who is Nail?
That's correct. I was thinking one of you would get stumped on that.
Pick that up so much faster for you. I hate you so much. I'm sitting here spamming the fucking buzzer. Yes, it's Nail.
I was wondering if Nail would trip one of you up and you would say Piccolo.
No, absolutely not. No, every DBZ fan knows the difference between Nail and Piccolo, and every other Namekian for that matter.
Namekian. Sounds familiar 400.
Sounds familiar for 400. This artist famously interrupted Taylor Swift at the John.
Who is Kanye West?
That is correct. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. John, you're bored.
Sounds familiar 800.
Sure thing. This artist transitioned from Christian pop singer to futuristic pop android sparked a Cousin Brothers debate about cultural relevance and space travel.
Go on, John.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer you're looking for is Katy Perry.
I would have never, the way that was yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't realize she started off as a Christian.
She did.
I forgot that.
Yeah.
John, still your board.
Sounds familiar. 200.
Sure thing. This genre-defining artist 2024 tour included a stop in Dallas that left Matt and Caleb with sore backs and no DJ Mustard. Matt?
Who is Kendrick Lamar?
That is correct. Been disappointed if you didn't get that one. Matt, you're bored.
Life skills 200.
Sure thing. If your apartment smells like gas, this is the first thing you should do before calling your landlord or Googling it. Matt.
What is leave the house?
That's correct. Leave the building was the answer we were looking for. Matt, you're bored.
Life skills 400.
Sure. To legally operate a vehicle in most U.S. states, you need these 2 documents, neither of which are a Spotify playlist. What 2 documents do you need? Yes, John.
What is ID and insurance?
Yeah, I'll take that. Driver's license and proof of insurance, yeah. John, you're bored again.
I don't pay for insurance.
Life skills for 600.
Sure thing. This common household breaker feature cuts power to outlets near water sources and is often labeled with reset and test.
I don't have
5,
a fancy breaker.
4.
Yeah, I don't have a fancy
3,
breaker. I don't know.
2, 1. Is a GFCI outlet.
I've never lived in
The
the
box? You mean the fucking box? I've never called it. Okay, continue.
Life skills 800.
Sure thing. You're required to sign this document when starting a new job. It tells the government how much tax to withhold from your paycheck. Yes, John.
What is W-2?
That is incorrect.
Oh.
It's the other one.
Matt, do you know?
Other one? Don't know.
It's a W-4.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
A W-2 is at the end of the year for tax season.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're both labeled the same thing, and when you go to our thing, it's W2 W4. So I always assume that that's the whatever.
Let's take life skills for 1,000. I got this one.
Sure thing. Your credit score is largely based on 3 things: your payment history, your total debt, and this thing you should never max out. Matt.
What is credit card?
I'll take it. Your credit limit. I'll take it. Matt, would you like to clean up this board?
Yes, please.
Sounds familiar for 1,000. This music format is considered warmer by some audiophiles and significantly more annoying to store. Matt.
What are vinyls?
That is correct. Vinyl is the answer I was looking for, yeah.
I've never heard someone call them warmer before.
Yeah.
I have, and they are. All right, boys. We finish up the first round. Matt is in the lead by only 200 points.
Huge.
All right. You ready to see
receiving this money at the end of the episode?
No.
Yeah, where does Papa John get his paychecks into?
I'll tell you one thing. If I had that many dollars, I wouldn't be here right now. All right, let's look at the board for round 2. We have words in podcast. Every correct answer uses only the letters in the word podcast.
Oh. Okay.
The state of things, weird laws in different U.S. states. So in this one, I'm going to tell you the law, and you have to tell me what state you think it's from.
Jesus Christ.
Screen time, TV, movies, and streaming culture. It's like TV movie trivia history. Food court, fast food chain trivia.
Christ.
Fake news. Is this headline something that really happened or did I make it up?
Oh my god, that one's gonna be hard right now.
This one, okay, for this one, it's going to be the first one of you that buzzes in. Because it's a yes, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So first one to buzz in, you either get it right or you get it wrong, and then that's it, we're moving on.
Jesus Christ.
The Caleb Files, personal trivia about Caleb. Matt, don't get too excited about that one. I don't
Wait,
think
what?
you will know most of these.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I dug deep.
Oh,
He
fuck.
dug deep in his core, brother man.
Jesus Christ.
He went to his soul, brother
Yeah.
man.
All right, Matt, you're bored. Where would you like to start?
Let me get the state of things for 400.
Sure thing. In this state, it is illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket on Sundays.
I know this one. I know this is a real law. I can't remember which state it is.
It is a real law.
Yeah. I want to buzz in. What
Matt.
is Arkansas?
That is incorrect.
Damn.
John, would you like to guess?
No.
Okay. Kentucky.
Cause I got that fried chicken.
Yeah. Let me do one thing for this one. I don't want to mess this up, so I'm going to sign in on my phone so I can have the answers in front of me for this specific one, just in case. Okay. Next. Oh, okay. I saw that. No fraternizing on the board.
No fraternizing on the board.
I'm going to hold that for later. Turn in my pocket. All right, Matt, you're bored.
Let me get fake news for 400.
Sure thing, you sure can. Florida man arrested after trying to rob a Wendy's with an alligator. John.
What is real news?
That is true. It did happen. I also have a screenshot of the articles for you guys.
I remember seeing that.
seeing this.
Yeah, I remember seeing that one.
Yeah. John, you're bored.
Oh.
Okay,
good?
we're still good.
Okay. Let's get the Caleb Files for 800.
For 800. Okay.
Yeah.
This comfort watch has been seen by Caleb more than 8 times, and I'll probably rewatch it again tonight with zero shame. Matt.
What is The Office?
That is correct, yeah. Yeah, Matt, you're bored.
Let me get fake news 800.
Sure thing. Ohio lawmakers vote to ban roundabouts as, quote, too European. Matt.
What is true?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. I made that up.
I could very
There
much see it being
was
true.
a state that did that though. It just wasn't Ohio.
I don't know. I made that up because I thought it would sounded funny.
Gotcha.
It's not. Hey, Ohio sounds like it could be true.
That's the point. Matt, you're bored still.
Let me do fake news 1200.
Fake news for 12. Monkey escapes research lab, leads police on hour-long chase through Pennsylvania suburbs. Matt,
I'm gonna say what is true.
It is real. That did happen. Here's the article from the New York Times.
Yep.
Matt, you're bored.
Let me do food court 400.
Sure. With golden arches and a clown mascot, this fast food empire has been feeding kids and... John.
What is McDonald's?
That is correct. John, it is now your board.
Let's do food court for 800.
Sure. This Georgia-based chicken chain is famously closed on Sundays and serves waffle fry. Matt.
What is Chick-fil-A?
That is correct. Matt, it is now your board.
Let me do screen time 400.
Sure thing. This long-running cartoon features a yellow sponge, a grumpy squid. John.
What is SpongeBob SquarePants?
I will take it. SpongeBob SquarePants is correct, yeah. John, your board?
Let's do the state of things 1200.
Sure. In this state, don't tie your giraffe to a telephone pole. It is legally prohibited.
What fucking states allow?
Oh, I did not mean to buzz in.
Well, do you have a guess?
I don't know what state allows you to own a fucking giraffe.
What is Pennsylvania? I don't know.
That is not correct.
Yeah.
John, do you have a guess?
Nope.
Okay. The answer we were looking for is Georgia.
That was kind of on the tip of my tongue too. God damn it.
Georgia.
John, your board still.
Words in podcast for 400. I just got
Okay.
what it is. What it's about.
All right. It's the first thing you do when you hear something shocking or when you hit the brakes. Any guesses? No? Matt, you?
No.
All right, the answer we're looking for is stop. So C, P, O, T, and S are all in the word podcast.
Okay.
So your answer will be entirely made up of a word that only has letters that can be found in podcast.
Okay. I'm a little bit more on the ball about that now. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense to you guys now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, next question, John.
Give me screen time for 800.
Sure. This streaming giant introduced the skip intro button and made binge watching a normal human. Yes, Matt.
What is Netflix?
Netflix was the answer we were looking for. Yeah.
Let me get Caleb Files 400.
Before hitting record, Caleb always does this whether he realizes it or not.
There's a couple of things that could apply here, but I don't know which one's the right answer.
Give me your best shot.
Or did like 2 episodes of Caleb. I don't see them beforehand.
I'm going to go with nobody knows. Oh, Matt.
I'm gonna say, what is Pops Knuckles?
That's not the answer I was looking for. John, you have a guess?
I do not.
Vocal warm-ups was the answer I was looking for here.
You do that without realizing?
No, I
thought
just
that was
thought I
a-
wanted to make the question longer.
I did that too, but I did not realize it was an unintentional.
Hey, chat, let me hijack this real quick. That was a fucking setup. Anyways,
Still your board.
yeah. Let me get the Caleb Files 1200.
My God.
Sure.
Files.
Back in school, this was Caleb's go-to excuse for skipping homework, and let's be honest, it probably still works.
Fucking anything.
Shit.
This is the one I always did.
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just forgot. Matt, you're bored.
Me and Caleb didn't go to school together, so I don't know. Let me get Food Court 1200.
Known for its pizza slogan, this chain, John.
Fuck you.
What is Little Caesars?
It is Little Caesars.
Can't out pizza the Papa John's.
I love
Let's
Little
go.
Skeezies.
All three wrong.
I love Little Skeezies.
Bro,
Yeah.
Little Caesar sounds so much better when someone's not in your ear telling you it's ass.
That's true. I know that's right.
Let's do the state of things for 800.
Sure. In this state, it's illegal to pretend to be a clergy member or risk up to a year in jail.
These are the weirdest fucking things I've ever heard in my life.
Any guesses? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The state we were looking for is Alabama.
I thought it would be somewhere.
Yeah, it's somewhere rural.
Yeah.
The problem is there's 50 answers, and about 30 of them are all fucking possible.
I almost thought Ohio.
Yeah,
That seemed like some Ohio shit. Sorry for listeners who might be from Ohio and take
I'll
offense
narrow
to
it
that.
down for you. All of the answers are in the South.
that's wrong. One of the answers was fucking Ohio.
Not in this one.
Yeah, it wasn't this one.
It wasn't that?
Not for the state of things.
Yeah. That was for fake news. John, you're
Oh.
bored.
Words in podcast for 800, please.
Sure. You can boil it, stir it, or throw it when you're mad. Just don't call the kettle black. Matt,
What is pot?
that is correct. Yeah.
What is pot?
Matt, you're bored. You're starting to
me
get
get-
how this one
Yeah,
works
yeah.
more now.
Let me get screen time 1200.
All right, that leads us once again into our daily double.
You
You can wager up to all of your money.
I'm just gonna do 1,000.
1,000. All right, remember, Matt, you are the only one who can answer. You either get it wrong or you don't.
Yep.
This galaxy-spanning saga asks the eternal question, what if your dad was the most evil man in the universe?
What is
Countdown
Star Wars?
starts now. Yeah, that's right. It's Star Wars.
Should have wagered all of it, man.
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
Let me get
Matt, you're
screen
bored.
time 1,600.
16.
Yes, please.
This 2020 film, based on a real video game, stars Ben Schwartz and taught us that sometimes you just need to go fast.
In 2020?
2020. Five. Oh, John.
What is Sonic?
I'll take it. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Got it. Yeah.
I couldn't
I'll
remember when it
take
came out though. I was like, is that the first or second one? I could not remember.
It was the first.
Let me get the Caleb files for 1600.
Sure. This irrational fear has shaped at least one major life decision for Caleb, and no, it's not spiders or clowns.
Fear.
What am I most scared of in this world?
Change.
You know?
Being loved. No, I'm kidding.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Being alone.
I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong.
Jesus Christ. First off,
I told you I dug deep for this shit. John, you're
yeah,
bored.
Mr. Caleb, that's very very profound of you for putting that out there like that.
Shut the fuck up.
I get
Thank
some
you.
bonus points
Yeah,
for
I
that.
know you're trying to get some bonus points, bitch.
No! Okay, yeah, let me get fake news for 1600.
Sure. Japanese town spent COVID relief funds on a giant squid statue.
What is
Matt.
fall?
Hate to tell you. It's
Real?
It's true.
That's true. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I get the vision behind.
Shut the fuck up.
To boost tourism.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
John,
real.
you're bored.
Let's do words in podcast for 1,200.
Sure. This word could be a theatrical performance, a social media upload, or what you do to a letter. Matt,
What is post?
that is correct. Matt, you're bored now.
Let me do Screen Time 2000.
This HBO series about a theme park full of robot cowboys made everyone question reality and their subscription fees.
Robot Cowboys.
Yeah, oh my god, I know it too. It's on the tip of my tongue. Fuck.
John.
Oh. What is Westworld?
Yep, that's right.
That is correct. Westworld is correct. Yeah, that was a good show. I'm sad you can't watch it anymore. It's gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't watch it anymore.
That was the question people's subscriptions.
Oh, well, I never watched it, so I guess I'll just never get it. Wow, that's crazy.
You can ahoy it, but you can't even buy it.
Wow. Did they ever release it on actual physical media?
No, I don't believe so.
Damn, that's crazy. Holy fuck. Okay. Give me food court for 1,600.
This brand's Twitter account went viral for roasting customers and other brands, earning it the crown. Matt.
What is Wendy's?
That is correct.
Yeah, of course you know it's Wendy's.
Yeah, I love Wendy's, dude.
These nuts at your chin.
Shut the fuck up.
Matthew, it is your board.
Let me get Food Court 2000.
Food Court for 2000. This chain made headlines would introduce a fried chicken sandwich that replaced the bun with 2 more pieces of chicken. John.
What is KFC?
It is KFC with their Double Down sandwich.
Double down on these nuts, bitch.
I didn't say that. You gotta tell it to the board man,
Fuck you.
Mr. Alex Trebecki.
Fuck you.
It was a good sandwich. That was recent.
Give me fake news for 2,000.
Alabama woman legally marries the ghost of a 19th century pirate in beachside ceremony. Matthew.
What is real?
It is not real.
What? No. What? Wait. What is fake about that? Because there is something like that.
I made that one up.
No, you did not. Hold on. No, you did not. I've seen this article before. Shut the fuck up.
You're living in the wrong timeline, Matt.
Oh, it was a Victorian ghost. That's how you got my ass. All right, whatever. Carry on.
That's why it was so close to being real.
That was also in Ireland. And it was a 300-year-old pirate named Jack.
I'm being played right now, dude.
And
I am being
the private ceremony was in a boat.
played.
Give me the Caleb files for 2,000.
Absolutely. This is the app Caleb opens first every single morning, even if it immediately ruins his mood. Matthew.
What is Twitter?
Wrong.
Oh.
John.
I don't know. No answer. Nobody knows.
What is Microsoft Outlook?
Outlook has a fucking app?
Sure does.
You might want to pick it up so you can ring it.
Nah, I don't need to ring in anymore. I do not need to ring in anymore.
Let me have the state of things for 1,600.
In this state, you may not leave your elephant downtown unless you pay the parking meter. Remember, both of these answers for this one and the next one are all in the South.
South.
Matthew.
What is Florida?
It is Florida.
You're lucky, bitch. I was about to guess Arkansas.
Yeah. I had to remember which. This is a really weird statistical thing that I know. Florida has parking laws for animals.
Yes, they do. They also have ones for gators.
Elephant in Florida, though.
They have
They
permits
also
for
have
it.
ones for gators, but I didn't want to give a gator one because that'd be too obvious.
Yeah. That's what the elephant thing was the only thing that threw me off.
Yep. Matthew, you're bored.
State of things for 2000.
This state once made it illegal to own more than 6 dildos. Yes, really. Matthew,
What is Texas?
it is Texas.
Give me words and podcast for 1600.
Sure thing. This word can mean burnt breakfast mistake, a wedding speech, or what you'll be if you lose Final Jeopardy. Any guesses?
No.
What is toast?
I was like trying to rearrange every fucking word in my head.
I didn't realize we could use letters twice.
That's
why
the
I
only
was-
one that does.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I was over here trying to rearrange letters so fucking bad in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, last one.
Words and podcast 2000s, please.
This 4-letter word can mean musical nonsense syllables or the thing you absolutely don't want to step in on a hiking trail. Matthew,
Oh wait, what? Scat?
that is correct. You didn't put it in
Yeah.
the form of a question, but I will take it. We are on to the Final Jeopardy. I'm going to show you the category. You get to put in your bids for how much. I will show you the question. You will type in the answer on your phones.
Okay. I'm so fucking nervous.
All right. Here is the category pop culture. Put in your bids.
Whoa. Sorry. All right.
All righty. You ready for this clue?
Yeah.
This was the first video uploaded to YouTube.
Oh.
Something so dumb too. I don't have it.
All righty.
It's okay.
This was the first video uploaded to YouTube. Matthew said, your mom. And he wagered all of his money. Incorrect. John said, what is cat video? And he wagered $10,000, which was also wrong. The answer we were looking for was me at the zoo.
Zoo.
Yeah.
John won with $3,000. Matt got $0.
So where can Papa John expect his $3,000 check at?
I'll give you
Nowhere.
2000.
3,000 what?
Yeah.
3,000 what? What is 3,000? Thank you, Mr. Steve Harvey, for having me on the show. I really like Family Feud. It is one of my favorites. You make me so happy. I love your mustache. I dressed up just like you today. You are my inspiring person to be. I love the Steve Harvey show. One day, I'd like to meet you. Shake your hand.
You're welcome. I'm glad you won. Matt, how did you feel?
I hate you and I hate this game, and I was rigged.
You were rigged.
I was rigged. Some of those questions were way too close to things that actually happened.
100 people already on the board, Sid!
Fuck you. I had a great
Well-
time, man. Can't wait to do this again.
Yeah, next time I'm not doing it though. Well, maybe
Yeah,
I
no,
might.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna host.
You're gonna host next time?
Yep.
My God.
I'm
Oh,
making it
no.
everybody's problem too.
My God.
Well, boys,
Next time, I'll be ready for nothing.
thank you for coming and playing Jeopardy and putting up with my answers. Hey, Matt, what do you think about that Microsoft Outlook question?
I hate you. I literally just threw my phone on the floor and now I have to check to see if it's broken.
I chose that one on purpose because I knew it would be a trick. I knew
That
one
was
or
a tr-
both of you would say Twitter.
I was thinking Twitter, and then Matt beat me to it. And who doggy when he said when you said I was like, well, if it's not Twitter, maybe it's Reddit. But I was like, but I don't know.
Matt, what did you think the last question was going to be? Or did you just give up?
I had given up at that point. I knew I was losing.
You could have won if you would have put in the answer.
I didn't know the fucking answer. Like, you could have won had you answered the questions properly. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Jesus.
You're telling me you don't know the history of our culture?
Of fucking YouTube? No. The oldest video I remember is like the Maya Ha guy.
That was not on YouTube. That was on E-Bomb's World.
I don't fucking know, dude. I'm 12. Leave me alone. Jesus.
Some of the oldest like YouTube videos I know is like the OG like Charlie bit my finger.
Yeah, but I knew that wasn't the first video.
No,
that was
yeah,
the first video that blew up.
What was it? The salad finger guy.
Oh yeah.
The two llamas
Salad
that
fingers
like
is crazy.
the two llamas that like fucking Carl, you can't kill people.
Yeah.
What was it? Jib Jab. I don't know if y'all remember that. Y'all remember Jib Jab Productions or some shit like that? It was literally
Vaguely.
just it was just two political figures, always fucking like they were making fun of them hee hee ha ha animation style.
John's really showing his age right now.
I can go on. There was one. It was like literally one of the Jib Jabs. It was like George Bush, and I don't even remember who fucking else it was supposed to be. And they were just like, "This land is my land. This land is your land. I'll nuke you." Shit like that. And it was just two political figures going at it. It was very, very weird. I shouldn't have been watching it probably because I didn't understand any of that shit. And I was just like, nice.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's like Jib Jab, Jib Jub, Jib Jub.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Something. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys actually did really good at this. I was a little worried,
Jibba these nuts in your mouth. I don't know.
but you guys did pretty good.
I'm so competitive that I did
tunnel
terrible.
vision.
I did
You
terrible.
tunnel
Yeah, I
vision.
tunnel visioned.
It's okay. You guys did better than I thought you would, to be quite honest.
That's crazy. He of little faith.
You
I can't
both
wait to
told
put
me,
math because
you
I
both
can be
like
so, like,
iterated to
fucking-
me that to expect the lowest number possible.
No, Matt's gonna do his
That was
own
a joke, dog.
like his own Matt files, but it's gonna be some shit like Mazda files. What is the fucking engine that went into the 1987 fucking Mazda blah blah blah? And he's gonna want the actual like fucking
There will be
speed,
a lot
yep,
of engine based.
Yeah,
But it's not gonna be Mazda. It'll be American shit. That way you'll have a chance. You mean you don't know what came in a 2001 Silverado? It's the same fucking platform that's come in every Silverado since
Yeah.
'99.
I get that.
It's a 5.3 Vortec, you dumb fuck.
I get that. But you're gonna be like,
Actually, it was a 4.6. I was
Yeah.
talking about the V6. Fucking
like-
asshole.
like, what engine came in the fucking Model T Ford car? Go ahead, give that shit to me.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna do another one of these in like 3 months, and
Yeah.
they're all gonna be based off of motors because you're being an asshole right now.
Dude, this is crazy. I worked hard on these questions to make it to where you both had a good chance.
I will make it to where y'all are both equally challenged.
Matt's gonna make it to where we both equally don't have a good chance.
No, y'all will have a good chance. It'll be like some silly. It won't be like engine based because I can't expect y'all to know literage of fucking motors.
Literally.
But it'll be like, what cylinder engine came in a fucking 68 CUDA, right? Everything was a VA back then. That should be easy. Stuff like that. It'll be fun.
What's Matt's favorite thing to say when playing Minecraft?
Fuck.
Yeah. It'll be fair.
Fuck, I'm on fire. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got
Well,
this.
boys, thank you for playing my game. I had a good
Thank you for
time.
having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I worked hard on this.
I dressed in my Sunday best.
I know you
just
look scrumptious.
I tried to be dapper today.
Uh-oh, someone's playing Counter-Strike.
Gross.
Uh-oh.
All right, gentlemen.
Are we still live?
What?
Is it still live?
Yeah, it's still recording.
All right, you podcast listeners and watchers out there, the people who can see me pointing at you. Yes, you. If you want it, if you need it, leave it down in the description. Let us know. Should we or should we not start a CB gaming channel? Let us hear your thoughts, comments, concerns. Hit us with it. Smooches.
Also, podcast updates.
Oh yeah, we didn't
Caleb,
cover
John,
this.
and I. Huh?
We didn't cover this. Yeah.
Go ahead, Luke.
Caleb, John, and I will be interviewing a streamer next week. He goes by the name of Rip and Dips on Twitch TV. It's gonna be a pretty fun one. It's gonna be mainly based off of the differences of living in California versus living in Texas. Should be a fun little podcast, and it's probably gonna open us up more to interview-based podcasts. Not all the time, obviously. That's not really our niche. Our niche is kind of like yapping it up and doing some bullshit like this, but we do want to kind of venture out and
will introduce potentially having guests on
Right.
the podcast.
yeah, so look forward to that next week, because also we're doing weekly episodes. Huge announcement. We're going to
moving to
weekly
weekly.
episodes. Caleb is comfortable with editing to the point where he feels like we can churn out more content. I feel like we can churn out more content. And I'm not gonna lie, I definitely think I'm gonna start editing over here on my side as well, because I want to be in charge of the gaming channel. So if y'all are interested in it, let us know. Until next time.
Bye.
Later. Bye.
Love you.
Hi, guys.
Baby, no money, got money, I'm a paradigm. 3 scoop, creatine, steam room, equinox. 3 bad thoughts giving me triceratops. 3 short kings in the squad like Eric. I'ma take your chick like it's thief in the night. You off, I'm on, it's the circle of life. I'm top of my shit, yeah, I'm crossing the line. Yeah, I'm BB and O, one of a kind.